Hashtag YouTube history script, The French Revolution, 2-minute. Video title suggestion *, The French Revolution, explained in 2 minutes. Liberty, equality, fraternity. Target audience * general audience, history enthusiasts, students. Midnight to 0:05, Intro, energetic, upbeat music with a sense of historical grandeur. Visuals, fast-paced montage of iconic French Revolution images, Louis XVI, Marie Antoinette, the Bastille, guillotine, Declaration of the Rights of Man, Napoleon, modern French flag. Host * Hey history buffs. Ever heard of an event that literally reshaped a continent and inspired revolutions for centuries? Today, we're diving into the chaotic, bloody, and utterly transformative French Revolution. 0:05 to 0:35, the wine music slightly more serious, but still engaging. Visuals, caricature of the Three Estates, image of Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette in lavish clothing, contrasting with images of starving peasants. Brief shot of a map of 18th century Europe. Host * imagine 18th century France. On one side, you have King Louis XVI and his Austrian queen, Marie Antoinette, living a life of lavish excess at Versailles. While they famously, and probably falsely, quipped "let them eat cake," their people were literally starving. Society was brutally divided into three estates: the clergy, the nobility, who paid almost no taxes, and then the vast majority, the commoners, who bore the entire financial burden. Add to this Enlightenment ideas of liberty and equality spreading like wildfire, and France was a powder keg ready to blow. 0:35 to 1:05, the spark and the declaration, music builds tension. Visuals, painting of the tennis court oath, dramatic depiction of the storming of the Bastille, text of the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, scrolling briefly. Host * in 1789, a desperate King Louis called the Estates General, but the commoners, tired of being ignored, formed their own national assembly. When the king tried to shut them down, they made the famous tennis court oath, vowing not to quit until France had a new constitution. Then, on July 14, 1789, the storm broke. Parisians stormed the Bastille, a medieval prison symbolizing royal oppression. This wasn't just a prison break, it was a defiant act against absolute monarchy. Soon after, they issued the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, proclaiming liberty, equality, fraternity, for all. 1:05 to 1:40, the radicalization and the terror music becomes dramatic, ominous. Visuals, depiction of the royal family's attempted escape, a chilling image of the guillotine, portrait of Maximilien Robespierre, a crowd scene from the Reign of Terror. Host * but the revolution was far from over. The monarchy resisted, even attempting to flee. This led to their eventual arrest, trial, and in 1793, both Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette met their end at the guillotine, sending shockwaves across Europe. The revolution grew increasingly radical. Led by figures like Maximilien Robespierre and his Committee of Public Safety, the Reign of Terror began. Tens of thousands of suspected enemies of the revolution were executed, often without fair trial. Was it justice or madness? Robespierre himself eventually fell to the very blade he wielded, marking the end of the terror. 1:40 to 1:55, aftermath and legacy, music lightens, becomes triumphant yet thoughtful. Visuals, image of Napoleon Bonaparte, modern French flag waving, quick cut to other global revolutions inspired by France. Host * the chaos eventually led to the rise of a military general, Napoleon Bonaparte, who would seize power and reshape Europe once again. But the legacy of the French Revolution is immense. It dismantled feudalism, established the idea of individual rights, and popularized concepts like nationalism and secular government. Its core ideals, liberty, equality, fraternity, continue to resonate and inspire movements for freedom around the globe even today. 1:55 to 2 o'clock, call to action, upbeat outro music. Visuals, end screen with subscribe button, social media handles, perhaps a question for comments. Host * from starving peasants to guillotines to global impact, the French Revolution truly changed everything. If you enjoyed this rapid-fire history lesson, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let us know in the comments, what's the most surprising thing you learned? See you next time.